In this question, we have a linear function. We know it's linear because x is to the first power, it's not to the second power. First, let's start by just simplifying this a little bit. We'll distribute that 9/5. So the f of x is 9/5 x minus 9/5 times that other number, which we don't really need to simplify yet, plus 32 at the end. So right now we have this in the format of y equals mx plus b. Now we know that part at the end looks complicated, but if you throw that in your calculator, it's just some number. In other words, there's no x attached to that. And the question is asking us, if the temperature increased by 9.10 Kelvin, how much is it going to increase Fahrenheit? Now, the sound of the change in this for every change in that, that's the idea of slope in algebra. And this question is about translating slope. In other words, the SAT is asking us to demonstrate some kind of higher level understanding of what slope would mean in the real world. So to do the process of translating slope, you write on your page, slope is change in y over change in x, and then you substitute in what the y is and what the x is. Now the y, in other words, the f of x, they're telling us that that is the temperature Fahrenheit. So F, which is y, is the temperature Fahrenheit. The x is the temperature Kelvin. They're telling us that right there. So change in y, change in x is change in the temperature Fahrenheit over change in the temperature Kelvin. And we know that the slope, the number in the slope position, is 9/5. So that's 9 over 5 Fahrenheit over Kelvin. And so let's just move this over a little so we have some space. So we translated the slope. Change in y over change in x is change in Fahrenheit over change in Kelvin. And now we're going to take more information from the question. They're saying that the Kelvin is changing by 9.1. And they're asking us, what was the Fahrenheit change? So we'll put an x right there. Now we have a proportion that we can solve by cross multiplying. So we can say 5 times x is equal to 9 times 9.1. So let's write that out. 5x equals 9 times 9.1. And 9 times 9.1 on the calculator is 81.9. So 5x equals 81.9. Divide both sides by 5. And x equals 16.38, which is A for this question.